Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! Welcome to 3 levels of Jingle Bell Rock. In this video you'll learn a beginner, intermediate, and advanced version of the intro, the chords, and the melody, all with tabs and chord diagrams as you go along. You can also download the tab, chords, notation, and lyrics for all 3 levels using the link in the description. Send this video to a guitar playing or singing friend, and you'll be able to do a duet or even a trio putting together any or all of the parts at any of the levels. Or you can use a looper and play with yourself. Happy holidays, my friends! Ho ho! Almost forgot. Let me drop this down from my sleigh on you all so you can follow along.
Hey everybody, Gary here with Pal Music, and in this video I'm going to show you 3 levels of Jingle Bell Rock. We're going to start with a total beginner level using 3-string chords and a kind of simplified chord progression. Then we're going to get into the real deal chords, but still nothing crazy. And then we're going to go full jazz on it. Now you're also going to hear me at one point play the melody to the song, just the single note melody, 1 time low on the guitar and 1 time high on the guitar. Before we go any further though, you should go ahead and download the music to go with this lesson. It's a free download, the link's in the description. I'm holding the whole holiday song pack. A link to that is also in the description, but for this lesson and Jingle Bell Rock, both free on YouTube, you can download the music for free. I also uploaded the tab to Songster, and the link to that is also below, so you can play the tab as well. All right, let's get back into it. So we're gonna start with level 1. If you wanna skip over to level 2 and level 3, the link for the start points is in the description, so you can see at what point that version starts. Okay, here we go. So for the simple version, we've got D. Top 3 strings is all you need, but you can play 4, top 4 strings. This is the hardest chord. Then we've got easy E minor. Just all you need is the open first 3 strings, and when I say first 3, I'm counting from toes to nose. 1, 2, 3. Then we've got easy A7, just need 1 finger there. You should use your 2nd finger, pointed straight into the 2nd fret of the 2nd string. Then we've got easy G, top 3 strings, 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. We're just playing the top 3 strings. You could play 4 if you want. Then we've got easy E, where we just put the 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd string and play the top 3 strings. You could use your thumb for these too if you want, like that. You might find it easier to control. Whatever works for you. Then we've got G minor, easy G minor, and this is the hardest one here. You're gonna take your 3rd finger or your 1st finger and you're gonna bar it. You're gonna press flat down on the first 3 strings and see if you can play them all at the same time and press them all down on the same time. All right. Now for the strumming, let's not do anything fancy. Let's just play down. So we're just gonna strum down on the beat, and that's it. Just gonna try to keep a solid rhythm. Here we go. We're gonna start nice and slow.
The
your sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in the jingling feet. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell rock. All right, let's move on to the intermediate version. For this version, we've got D again. We've got D major 7, where we just flatten out on that second fret. We've got D6, where we just play second fret on the first string and second fret on the third string, and we have that middle note ring out. That's what makes it the 6. Then we have B7. This one's a little tricky because you're using all your fingers. So to get it to all ring out, you have to really press straight in with each one, or else you're going to mute some strings. So really get a little bit more curve in that wrist. Then we've got E minor, A7. If you're not familiar with A7, it's like an A but without the middle note, so it's even easier. Then we've got G. I like to play pinky G instead of this G. Then we've got G sharp diminished 7. So this one we've got second finger here on the 4th fret of the 6th string. Then we've got our third finger on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, and then we bar our first finger across strings 2, 3, and 4. And we kind of mute out that A with the tip of our first finger. And we mute out the E with the flesh of the first finger. Now, you don't have to play that one. So when you see G sharp diminished, you can just stay on the G. So you'll see, what a bright time, it's the right there. So you don't have to go to that G sharp diminished. Then we've got E, E7, like the E, but without that middle note. Lift up that third finger. And we've got G minor. Now you could just play G minor like we did in the easy version, or you could play the full bar. Whatever works for you. Now the strumming pattern that we're going to do for this one, it's got a swing. So we're just going to go down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Jingle bell, bop, bop, bop. With that swing feel. When there's those fast switches, we can just do straight downs. So we can mix those two together. You can just do downs if that's what you're comfortable with, and then once you're ready, add those up strums. All right, here we go. Sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in the jingling feet. That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell rock.
I think you're ready for level 3, the electric jazz version. Ho ho ho.
Gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in the jingling feet. That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell. All right, everybody, I hope you had a lot of fun with that. If you like learning this way with the animations and the strum patterns and the chords and everything, and you want to learn more holiday songs, I have a whole holiday song pack where there's 5 songs just like this with downloadable tab and chord charts and lots of stuff to go along with it. And the link to that is below. As always, your feedback is much appreciated, so please leave a comment. If you like the video, please like it. If you want to see more like it, please subscribe. If you want to support these free video lessons on YouTube, please go to patreon.com/palmusic, where you can get tab to go along with all of my video lessons, as well as other supporting resources and weekly live video lessons. All right, I'll see you guys next time. I would also like to extend a huge thank you to the following patrons on patreon.com/palmusic: Andrew Smith, Andrew Wang, Edward Grabau, Gilbert Oviedo, Jason Franz, Colana Scalise, Leslie Chizia, Nolan Brewster, Sean Williams, Jerry Taylor, Stephen Lanham, Todd Undum, Cam Chernachan, Sandre Giaver. Thank you so much for your support on patreon.com. It means so much to me. Thank you.